Hello and good morning. Yes, it's early here. We're in Abilene, Kansas. It's 6:48 and we're rolling out. We thought we'd try the breakfast here. It was okay. I mean, it was all right. Just nothing we wanted. So we're heading over to get a Scottish breakfast this morning. Today, we're headed to Kansas City. I'll navigate there now. Navigate to Kansas City, Missouri. No address. I'll just say, yeah, we'll set the address once we get down the road. We're not too far away. It says we're 150 miles. That's fine. Our destination looks about 9 a.m. We're going to drag our feet a little bit. I don't need to be there till about 10 or so, but it's okay. We thought we'd get a head start because we got to charge along the way, and that'll push our time out to a little after 10. We'll stop probably along the Oasis on the turnpike after we pass Topeka and get a charge, and that'll hold us till later on in the day. All right, I think we're burning daylight, and we've got some wet sunshine. We're really fortunate. All the weather passed south of us, so we still have our windows, unlike my friend Lee, which hail completely took out his Model Y top glass and rear window. It's pretty bad, and of course dented the metalwork. So I don't have much else to say. Let's head and get a Scottish breakfast this morning.
Your destination.
Yes, we've arrived at our destination.
Now turn right.
Only in Kansas, the Tornado Alley lanes. We're up here on Interstate 70 eastbound. Let's have a look around. I've set our destination in Kansas City, and I've also set a charge stop short of Kansas City. After we get through Topeka, Kansas, and head to the east towards Kansas City, we get on a turnpike or a pay road, and on that pay road is what's called an Oasis. On that Oasis is a version 3 Tesla supercharger, and it's 12 stall. So I've added that to our trip to Kansas City. It allows us to set a charge stop. That way we'll have plenty of juice as we run around today. After I pick up my item in downtown Kansas City, we're going to go meet up with the guys today. We're going to Longhorn Steakhouse in a place called Belton. So it should be a good day. Then pick up some stuff from my buddy Lee and head to the southeast to Jonesboro, Arkansas, where we're going to spend the night. We're just driving through the Flint Hills of Kansas here. Let's have a look around. We're just into the west side of Topeka, Kansas now. I'll get you a shot of downtown. There's the city limit of Topeka. We're going around and through the city of Topeka here now. So I've been here a long, long time. A lot of old buildings. As you can see, there's downtown. And we hook around through it and then come out on the east side here. Topeka, Kansas. We're just starting the turnpike here, and we're a cash vehicle. We don't have a K-tag, not in this car anyway. So we're going to knock off full self-driving and drive into the valley here where we get our ticket. We're here at KTA, and again, I do have an account, but not in this car. Let's get this done. You got to go to the machine. You got to press the button. Here we are. It's printing. Here's our ticket. Here's our ticket. Give it to my compadre here, and off we go. And just like that, we've started a timer. All right, we're on the turnpike or toll road officially now. And I think it's 75 or something, but we'll cruise along at 70 here. Our turn's in 27 miles at the Oasis. We're going to get some juice. Predicted 30% on arrival, and we have 45 in the tank. We are off here at the Lawrence Oasis. If you look at the nav, it's pretty funny here. It wants us to go up and around and down, and I'll show it to you before we stop here. And it's a 12 stall here, so there's plenty of power and plenty of available space here. But I want to show you, oh well, let's see here. I want to show you what the nav wanted me to do. So we are coming this way, right? And it wanted us to continue down through where we're at, back out onto the turnpike, down, around, get off, come all the way back, and end up here. So that's kind of screwy. Anyway, we're here. Let's auto park it.
Yeah, I like auto
Since
park.
Greg likes it. No, it's not going to like this real well.
Well, let's see what it does.
Yeah, well, it'll figure it out.
I know. Says, oop, I missed.
Yeah. Yeah, it has to line up on that one.
Sure.
Now, here we go.
Well, that's all right.
All right, you can move now. There we go. Yeah, it works pretty good. Turn it, turn it, turn it. There we go. Get our fanny in there. Can't get any better than that now, can we? All right.
So how does it know where to stop?
Cameras. That was a dumb question.
No.
How does it know where to
I'm
stop?
thinking about my garage.
It runs into your wall the
Yeah.
first time, and then it
Well,
it knows where to stop.
I want to stop it sort of a couple of feet from the
You'll
wall.
stop as far as if get out in the back and go look. Anyway, here's our mileage: 776 so far, 259 and 334. All right, we're going to get a charge now. We're going to end up in a place called Belton. It's south of Kansas City. So we're going to charge probably to 80%, and that'll get us around enough to get our job done downtown Kansas City, and then head down to Belton, which is south. And so once we get on the road, we'll charge up again on the way. We're done. Look at this. I charged it to 90 like I said, so we're good. That's, oh, I locked the car with my knuckle. 286 miles. I think we're good to go. We've got plenty of juice to get to downtown and where we're going. So let's hit it. Normally FSD doesn't do well inside of the parking lot, but let's see what happens here.
Interstate 70 East ramp.
Okay, running FSD. This is a big giant fuel station, parking lot, blah, blah. There's a bunch of CCS chargers over here.
Now stay straight to take the Interstate 70 East ramp.
You need to figure out where you're going, sweetie. There we go. No, almost. There weren't any lines. That's okay. We'll give it to her. All right, here we go. Getting up speed. We're now eastbound on the turnpike here. There's a Model 3. Good. And up on the highway. All right. Speed limit 75. We'll drive 75. We're about 24 miles from our destination here, and we are now off the toll road back on Interstate 70. Apparently in Kansas, there's a short section there that they they allow the toll road on an interstate. Go figure.
Now take exit 418 be on the left.
Okay, FSD, here we come. We're transitioning from Interstate 70 to 635. Takes us around the north side of downtown Kansas City. Zoom here. Making our way around the north side of Kansas City. Once we get around, we'll be getting off the highway up here. Crossing the river here, you can see the power plant there on the side of the river. And looks like we'll be getting off here to the right up here. I'm just leaving the northern part of Kansas City. We're on FSD, of course, driving through old neighborhood here. And I think it's going to put us up on the freeway here somewhere. Yeah. So anyway, we're heading south for lunch. Looks like 11:28 for our 11:30 meet. There's downtown Kansas City. And I'm not sure what highway we are. What are we on there, Greg?
That's a good question.
Right here,
70.
I-29 south.
Yeah.
And we're just going over this bridge here, which is a replacement for an older bridge. Yeah, this is Lee's Model Y. We call it the convertible. See, Teslas are good for all kinds of stuff. Hey, look, you can actually see in the back light. Yeah.
Well, it took all this out.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what hail does for you. Oh yeah, you can see
Here,
see the
see the dents?
oh man,
It pretty much got everything, didn't it?
look at the dents.
Yeah, they're good ones.
Wow.
Yeah, just buff it out.
We just buffed it out. How many miles you got on this, Lee?
86.
86,000.
Uh-oh.
Wow, look at the dent in here. Jeez Louise.
Not at all.
Now the hood's got its prangs here. Wow. And of course the top's busted too.
It was open.
Oh,
Of course,
wow.
on charge. So it
Look
got
at this. Even the charge port was open. It got whacked. We have left lunch at the steak place. Pretty good. Now we're heading over to the Hy-Vee across the street in Belton. It looks like it's I don't know, 12 or 14 stall back to back. We're going to get hooked up. We need to top up here because we need to go all the way to Springfield, Missouri. And we'll check that out. We are now south of Belton, Missouri on one of the back roads. What is it? Y? And heading to my buddy Lee's place. He's got some equipment I need to pick up. And then we're going to be heading south to Springfield. And the surprise is we're going to the brand new Buc-ee's supercharger down there. It looks like it's open on June 6th, a few days ago. Well, there you go. My curve tracer, my SPE 36 radio, and a sundry bunch of other junk here. And if we look over here, you see there's just a couple things here. We have left our buddy's house and picked up my test equipment. It's a Tektronix 577 D1 curve tracer. If you know what it is, you know. I have headed south now. We're going to the new Buc-ee's supercharger. It just opened 3 days ago. There's normal supercharger in Springfield, Missouri. It's been there a long time at the C-store. But this new Buc-ee's has all version 3s, faster charging, and you know it's the Buc-ee's experience. So we're headed there now. It is 21% on arrival. Our arrival time is 4:44. Our plan is to charge at nearly 100%.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Peculiar Drive.
And once we're charged, we head off south on 65 to Highway 60, and then go across country through the Ozark to Jonesboro, Arkansas for the night. There's a supercharger there, and of course you know the number one rule. Always charge when you arrive for the evening, and then in the morning the battery will be ready to go and you'll be off to the races in the morning. Okay, we're at 74%, 21 on arrival, and got 142 miles to go. Let's hit it. We're now southbound on Interstate 49. In 9 miles we get off on Highway 7 through Clinton, and then Highway 13 from there all the way down to Springfield. And that's Springfield, Missouri. Arrival percentage at 20%. We are just coming into the town of Clinton, Missouri. We'll transition on to Highway 13 all the way to Springfield, Missouri. And once we go through town here, we're just heading down Highway 13. It's like 71 miles to our turn. And then we head to the east to Buc-ee's. Looks like everybody's heading home for the weekend, Sunday. Let's have a look around here on Highway 13. Yep, blue Model Y. It actually looks like it has brand new plates on it. No plates, actually. Must be new. Maybe they picked it up in Kansas City or something. You know, I think it's probably the same guy and the gal we saw at the supercharger. Interesting. Let's have a look at the stats here. 20% in the battery, 14 on arrival, 15 miles and 15 minutes to go. We'll be at Buc-ee's soon. We made it to the interstate here of 44 eastbound, right here in the north side of Springfield, Missouri. Takes us down the road a little bit, and then we'll be at Buc-ee's. Looks like now arrival at 13% and 17 in the tank. And yes, still driving FSD. We are on Interstate 44 eastbound, 5.9 miles, 5.4 to the turn. Come on, Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's will be on the left side. You can kind of see the round sign over there on the right. Alright, so here we are.
Now take
FSD, of
exit
course.
84 on the right. 1,000 feet, turn left onto North Farm Road 199.
Okay.
Now turn left onto North Farm Road 199.
All right, this is a roundabout. And not seeing anybody, nor is the car. Come on, you got it.
Peterbilt factory.
There's Buc-ee's across the way. We're gonna need to get in the right lane.
In 1,000 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Come on, where are you going? Here, and we are heading into Buc-ee's, so I'm gonna Beaver Road Travel Plaza. Now, you've probably seen all my videos, and you've probably seen all of the different things here. I'm not sure where the superchargers are. According to this, it's here someplace. Here is all the fossil fuel cars. And they usually have a gazillion stalls. And I think their gas prices here are pretty cheap. And according to the map here, superchargers on the opposite side. So we will go that way. Have a look out of the front window. You can see one of the charge stacks down there at the very end. It's a big white box. You probably can't see it on the screen. Not yet anyway. Oh, you know what? These are version 4.
Now turn right onto North Farm Road 199. Now your destination is on the right.
Yes, sir. They are version 4s. Here, look. Look at that.
Yeah.
Version 4. There's not a lot of version 4s here. All right, well, we're gonna just park here. We're gonna do the auto park in the version 4. This only opened 3 days ago. Hope it doesn't hit it. But this is a honest to goodness version 4 charge stand here. Okay, let's check the trips. Wow, look at that. 999 miles, 327 kilowatt hours used at a rate of 327. Wow. And we arrived at 13%. All right, well, let's get hooked up. We got a lot of charging to do here. This is all new. I don't think I've ever seen one. I've seen one with a, well, can't complain about the charge power. 242 kW. That's fine. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to run this all the way to 100% because where we're going, there's no charging. So we'll let this thing cook, and it looks good. This is a version 4 charge stand. It has a built-in CCS adapter for those CCS cars and the standard Tesla NACS connector. So how do I get this to operate for a CCS? Pretty simple. If you look right here, there's a little round button. If I press and hold this button and watch, count to 3, hear a click, push up, and out comes the CCS adapter. It's that easy. You plug it into your CCS car. Now, if they wanted to use this particular one for a NACS connector or a Tesla vehicle, you push and wait less than 1 second and pull straight down. Ready? Here goes. Press, pull. And that's how you get the NACS connector out and plug into your car. It's just that easy. Remember, EV Dave showed you how to do this. This is my faithful assistant, Greg. He's helping us with this project. How long is your charge cord? This is a version 4 Tesla charge stand. It has the integrated CCS and a NACS connector on it. And look how long it is. It's got to be better part of 10 feet long. It allows you to drive in with whatever CCS vehicle you have, because as we know, they're not putting the charge ports at the same place. They're all over the car. Whether you have to back in or drive in forward, the length of this cable should have no trouble. Remember, EV Dave showed you how long it is. As you know, we need every bit of energy to this next run, 216 miles to Jonesboro. Looks like it's better part of 3 3/4 hours. 1 minute yet to charge. I do this occasionally to calibrate the battery management computer, and it now knows what each cell maximum is, so that when it gives you a reading, it'll be accurate. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what's going to happen. When we leave here, we're going to drive no more than 60 miles an hour down Interstate 65, get on to Highway 60 and head to the east. This will allow us to get maximum range, and we will just take it easy and drive it at 60 for a long time until we're assured that the arrival percentage stays positive. Reason we do this, there's a lot of hills and valleys, and there's absolutely no DC fast charging where we're going. All right, well, it says complete. I think we are. And if we look here, we have 12% on arrival. And if I look under miles, 317 miles. This is a 2023 Model Y. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's disconnect and move on down the road. And if you haven't already seen my X posts on the new version 4 charger, please have a watch. Shows you how to use it and work it for both CCS and NACS. We're now southbound on Interstate 65 doing 60. We have a 13% arrival here on in Jonesboro, which is fine, and 215 miles. We discovered when we left Buc-ee's, I think it wanted to take us to a different highway, which is maybe more direct by several miles. So maybe next time we'll try that, but this is the way I've gone before, and it's just the way it is. 7 miles now to Highway 60, and then we'll head to the east, where again it's 12% on arrival and 98 in the battery. And if you look at it in miles, it's 311 miles, and we got to go 214, so that's 100 more. We should be just fine. We're almost on Highway 60 here. And of course, we're on FSD. It knows we want to go east, so we'll go down and around this this loop and get on to Highway 60.
Now take the US 60 East exit on the right.
Come on. Here we go. We'll stop out here. That was poorly executed.
Yeah, it needs work on these things.
Yeah. You know, one of the things we see is FSD 12 around city streets is nearly flawless, but they still are using version 11 on the highways, and it needs version 12 bad. So anyway, just getting on Highway 60 here now. On 60. All right, now it's at 16%. That's encouraging. And we're at 96 in the battery and arrival percentage of 16. I'm not complaining. We're just going to take it easy. Remember the rule. If you got to go a long way and the car thinks it's going to take it a long way, don't get on the interstate and go 70. Just take your time. For the first 1/3 of the trip, the battery will warm up, you will get more range, and all is good. Don't be in a big old hurry to put your pedal down. We're now in construction, and it wants us at 50. It's a little slow, but it's what it says. detour. It means we're going to end up moving a lane. Currently, we're at 19% on arrival, which is super. 93 in the tank. We've got, I don't know, 20 miles maybe under us, so it's not bad. We'll just chill out for the first third, and then we can pick up speed. Just cruising down Highway 60 to the east. Let's have a look here. 90 in the battery. Now look at that. Look at our arrival percentage. It's now increasing to 26%. We're going to hold course here till we get to about 175 miles, and then we'll bump it to 65. Our goal is to make sure that's a positive number and not a negative number, because when it becomes a negative number, it means we won't make it. There's not one fast charger for the next 194 miles, so if that freaks you out, there you go. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. The battery's reporting 30% now, and it's kind of odd. I don't understand why. We're going to stay at 60 here. It's off by 1, and we'll run that to about 175 miles to destination, and then we'll bump it to 65. Got 62 miles to our turn to Highway 63 southeast. Out here on Highway 60 now, we're gonna 175 to destination. We're at 28. I'm gonna bump this up here to 65. Okay, 4 miles an hour faster than we were going, and we'll watch the arrival percentage now. 49 miles to our turn. We're getting close here now, 0.4 miles, and we turn south on Highway 63 towards Jonesboro, Arkansas, where we're going for the night. Of course, we've been driving, full self-driving the whole way. It'll take us to the south. Now, this next run to the south...
Now bear right to stay on U.S. Highway 63.
Has way more twisty turnies, but it's more scenic, so it's kind of cool. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Look at that.
Old silo.
All right, we're just getting on Highway 63, and we're doing the speed limit of 65. Arrival percentage still 25%. And we have 63% in the battery, so we're doing okay. The sun's getting low here, and looks like our ETA at the supercharger is almost 10 o'clock, about 10 to 10. It's currently 8:08, so we've got an hour and 39 minutes of driving, and it'll be dark probably by the time we get there. We're going to see more of this type of road the whole way. We're in Mammoth Springs, Arkansas, and we just crossed over the state line, so here we are. Here we are, careening through the night. Yeah, this is FSD at night on back roads here in Arkansas. How about that? Yes, who says full self-driving doesn't work at night, especially with asphalt marked roads here. Yeah, you can hardly see them. So I don't know where this guy's going. So you can't see the road at all. You can see it in the camera because it's very sensitive, but my eyes is just black except for those occasional little reflective stickers. here, it's very stable. But it did well without it. We're now 15 miles out from the supercharger in Jonesboro. We'll get there, and it's done a fantastic job driving down the twisty, turny roads here. We're on the straight now, but we're just about 9 miles from our turn here. We've made it to Jonesboro. Looks like 4.8 miles from the supercharger. Yeah, still driving FSD. We've arrived here in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Let's have a look at some of the trip data. It looks like so far in our trip here, we have 1,221 miles, 388 kilowatt hours used at a rate of 318 average. And we arrived at a whopping 16%. Not bad. All right, let's get charged up. I'll be back. We are charged. I charged it to 90% because, as you know, being here in Jonesboro, I'm not going down through Memphis. We're going kind of northeast, across Mississippi, and then down into Jackson to get a charge, and then up Interstate 40. 90% will do that for us, no problem. Anyway, we're heading to the hotel. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon.